Hi guys, Erin Ferris here. Welcome back to my channel. For you that are new here, I do a lot of cleaning motivation, helpful tips, tricks to organizing, but today is going to be a little bit different video. So I live in the Pacific Northwest and we are under stay-in-place shelter. So I am going to give you some of the fun ideas that I have come up with of things to keep our family occupied, as well as ideas that we haven't tried. So if you're watching this in the morning, I'm filming in the morning. I got my cup of coffee, favorite mug ever. Thank you, Matt and Jenny. Many of you know I am a stepmom, but better term, bonus mom. I also have my notepad with notes of stuff that I'm gonna go over. So go get your notepad. I'll give you a second so you can keep notes on what ideas you like. Anything I post or talk about, I will post the link below for worksheets and things like that. First thing, you're stuck at home, you're going crazy. I work out of the home 40 hours a week. Thank you God, I scheduled vacation a long time ago. We have guaranteed vacation at my work and I had scheduled vacation for 2 weeks. So I am so thankful. I work in a very uncontrolled environment where I have no control over who comes in and who leaves. So I am very nervous about going to work. My family is nervous for me to go to work, but also everybody else that's old enough to work in our household is considered essential workers. My husband is a mechanic. He's going in and out of people's cars that we don't know who they've been exposed to or whatnot. So he's taking precautions, as well as my oldest daughter works at our local Dutch Brothers. So they're taking precautions, but like I say, first and foremost, before I get into this video, I hope everybody is being really, really safe. Take care of your family and do whatever you need to do to keep your family safe, and don't take people's opinions to heart. If you feel you are doing what you need to do, then that's what you need to do. So, okay, let's get this started. My favorite thing so far that we have done is we have been FaceTiming with family and friends. I have an iPhone, and if you have group messaging, you can FaceTime with multiple people. I FaceTimed with a group of my dear girlfriends the other day, and we just all laughed. And chatted. One of our friends is pregnant. We just kind of had a, I don't know, girl sesh. It was so fun. And also I have FaceTimed with some of my younger daughter's friends from school that she misses so bad. She wants to see them. So that is the first thing. Second one, coloring. I forgot how much I love to color. My 5-year-old loves to color. So the other day we sat down and we colored for an hour and a half straight. We listened to an audio book, which Audible and I think Book Hub and iTunes, they're posting a bunch of free audiobooks and books. I will link that below because man, I know myself, audiobooks are expensive. So take advantage of that. They have all age groups. Next one, chalk art. My mother-in-law sent me a link of this awesome abstract chalk art that somebody had done on their fence. So I took that, ran with it, and did kind of an art lesson. My 5-year-old unfortunately has gotten a little bit of my OCD and wanted everything to be completely perfect. So I used it as an art lesson and we ended up loving it. Next one, try new hairstyles. So there's a bunch of YouTube videos of hairstyles that I always want to try on my daughter, but in the morning you never have enough time to do. So sit them down in front of a movie, right? Educational, you can do documentaries, or you can do, Disney Plus came out with a lot of new videos. I know that DirecTV is allowing Onward. It's kind of expensive, but it's cheaper than taking a group of 5 kids to go see a movie. So sit them down in front of a movie and try out new hairstyles that you want to try on yourself and you don't have time, or try on your little kids, right? Perfect. It was so fun. Write a daily journal. I remember when I was in high school, I was a sophomore when September 11th happened. And my world studies teacher had us write a journal about how we thought it was going to affect us now, in a year, and 10 years from now. So for more advanced older kids, have them write a journal about how this is affecting them. I'm sure they have plenty to say. And then grade it, right? Use it as an English lesson, or just simply use it as something for them to look back and go, wow, it was a crazy time. Because let's be real, it's crazy, you guys. But also something for them to look back on. We always save our kids' artwork and things like that. So maybe have them do how I feel it will affect us in 10 years. Because I'm sure all of us, even adults, should sit down and do this. Because if we really thought about it, us being in isolation and quarantine is gonna have effects today, tomorrow, next year, 10 years from now. It's gonna affect us. So that will be a really fun thing to do. School worksheets. Our PTO has posted a bunch of free worksheets for kindergarten all the way, I think it's through like 4th or 5th grade. I will post the link below. I have used this as a point system. So for numbers, that is where my younger daughter thrives. She likes to do it more. So I did those a little bit more on the lower point spectrum. And then the ones that she needs to work on more and are a little bit harder for her, I gave her more points for those. And we add them up, and it is going to be translated into screen time later. If she wants to do kids YouTube, if she wants to watch a movie, anything like that. Use it as a point system, right? As something to make them feel like they have done good and they're getting a gift. Use Pinterest to your benefit. So I looked on Pinterest and I found some fun ways to explain to my youngest, who is still learning, proper hygiene, I guess, ways to wash your hands. So I found a fun YouTube video that this woman took a Pyrex dish, filled it with water, and then sprinkled pepper in it. I had Kennedy dip her hand in it and raise it up, and it was covered in pepper, simulating germs, right? If we don't wash our hands, germs stay on them. Then I took a thin layer of just not even Dawn or anything like that, just our regular dish soap that I like the smell of, rubbed it on her hands, stuck it in the same dish, and all of the germs like scattered. So it was a good way for her to understand how proper hand washing is so beneficial. Then we found another fun science project that's going to take a little longer. It's a work in progress of mold growth. Another way to show her good, proper hand washing. So I'll include some pictures in here, but we did a controlled environment where I took a gloved hand, got some bread, and put it right into the baggie. So it didn't really touch anything. It was controlled. And I explained to her that that's like how we're in kind of a quarantine, seclusion, right? We're not introducing any extra germs into our family. Then the next one was I had her rub her dirty hands all over the bread to simulate dirty hands. Next one was we washed our hands and did the proper washing technique of, I saw that there's a couple of different songs you can sing, like Happy Birthday twice. You can sing Spice Girls song, Tell Me What You Want. But we did that, and we washed between our fingers, underneath our fingernails, and then I had her rub her hands on the bread. The last one was we took a piece of bread and we rubbed it all over our television remote. It was something that all of us touch and is used frequently, right? But I saw other people rubbed it on their Chromebooks, their iPads, anything like that. Your phone, I'm sure I do not even want to know, grow based on my phone. But it was just a fun thing for her and I and my husband and the rest of the family to go check every single day. I taped them on our kitchen window so that we could flip them over. They were getting sun. We don't have any growth now, and it's almost, I think it's a week later, but I don't know what's scary. I think that's almost scarier, the amount of preservatives that are in our food, right? I could go on a whole nother level of doing a video on that. I'm gonna film another video based on this, but my husband and I, we were supposed to take the kids. It's our oldest daughter's 19th birthday this weekend, and we were supposed to go to our favorite vacation spot in Central Oregon with family. But we chose, because we have quite a few members of our family that are immune compromised that we chose to stay home and be safe. It was quite a bummer because we really wanted to celebrate our oldest daughter's birthday, but we took advantage of all of us being at home and we organized. So I'm gonna do a little video on that. I unfortunately didn't videotape it just because my family was my main, is my main priority right now. I have to entertain them. I have to keep them happy. I have to keep myself happy. And I thought the last thing that I needed to do was have a camera in their face videotaping the entire thing. So in my next video, I'm going to just show you kind of what we did and our mindset behind it just to keep us organized. Learn a new skill. So Kennedy this week learned how to ride her bike. I'm so proud of her. I fully expected it to take at least, 4 or 5 days of us going out there. One day she did it, so I had to be creative with other skills. But YouTube is our friend, you guys. You can search videos on how to learn a new language. I mean, let's learn Spanish or Italian or Japanese or something like that during this time. Learn how to knit, paint, origami, cross-stitching, anything like that. Something that will keep them focused, but also maybe it will make them learn a new hobby that they never knew that they wanted to do. Easy. Next one. Make dinner fun. You guys, I have been stressing about this a little bit because obviously I want my family to be fed. Ways to make dinner fun. Do it kind of like a Chopped theme. Has anybody ever watched the show Chopped? Where you are given a basket. Maybe have your kids pick the items for like even just dessert or a salad or something like that, and you and your husband, or just yourself or your husband or a friend, anything, right? You guys have to figure out how to do dinner. Or you could do a theme night. So you could do Chinese food, Mexican, pizza night, something like that. Just something to make it fun. And also it's gonna force you to use other things in your pantry. Like I did in my previous video, the meal planning. Meal planning has kind of gone out the window, I'm not gonna lie, because I wanna use everything in my pantry because I'm trying to eliminate going to the grocery store. How to talk with the family. It may not be exactly what we want for dinner, but we're not gonna be hungry and we're not gonna complain. Themed days, right? So we're all home. Why not do today we're gonna dress in all green, or we're gonna make our own superhero, or we have to do backwards, dress like other people. Just really, you have to be super duper creative. Crazy hairstyles. Kids, use your makeup. To do like a mini makeover, have them sit in front of the mirror. And my daughter loves watching YouTube videos and makeup tutorials, so I had her just act like she was filming a makeup tutorial, and I just filmed it and let her watch it, and it was so much fun for her. So that's another idea of if they do like the Mommy and Me makeover. I hope you like all of these ideas that I gave you today. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any other ideas that you would like to share. But don't forget to subscribe so you get notifications of when I'm uploading new videos. And like I said, hopefully within the next day or two, I plan to post a video of organization and purging ideas during this wonderful quarantine time. Cheers. If you're watching this movie in the morning, I'm having a cup of coffee. If you're watching it at night, cheers with a glass of wine or a hard seltzer or a beer of your choice. But just, you guys, stay safe, stay happy, and be kind. Bye.